Coming up on Dude, Don't Just Lick Stuff.
Ross is a predator without the laugh track.
He's a predator with the laugh track.
I know, but
we have to be honest.
It's masked. Please laugh. I also hated how he was spitting on it. He's like, just in the way it feels good in my mouth. I'll never tell.
Fall.
It's Beaver time!
I've soiled my tunic.
Welcome back to Dude, Don't Just Lick Stuff, the Adventure Time Rewatch podcast with a flair for food. My name is Seth, as it always has been since June 19th, a long time ago. And with me is everyone's favorite sister, Savvy. Say hi, Savvy.
Hi, Savvy.
Since March 9th, a long time ago. A longer time ago.
Hey.
How's it going?
It's good. Yeah, today was kind of like a slow morning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm house sitting for our mom starting today. So I was just over there checking on her doggies and stuff. And, you know, just doing normal weekend stuff.
Friend of the show, our mom.
Shout out, Mom.
Actually, friend of Side Quests, our mom, because she does not watch this show.
No, that's true.
But she is in New York celebrating her birthday.
Yeah, which is tomorrow.
As of recording this.
Yes.
We've already listed birthdays, so.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, so she's in New York doing the Phantom of the Opera experience,
Yeah.
which sounds really cool.
I've heard of that, right?
Yeah.
Literally a month before they were telling me about it.
Really?
I saw it on a podcast, someone was doing it was a speed dating thing.
Oh, wow.
And they're like, if I were to take you on a date, where would you take me? And he was like, oh, the Phantom Opera experience in New York. And she's like, what?
What?
And then he explained the whole thing. So when Mom was telling me about it, I was like, oh, I know that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never heard about it.
It was the first I heard of it too. But
How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
Wanted to kind of come on here a little bit and talk to you guys about what's going on.
Yeah.
In the future of the show and everything. So starting today, we're pivoting yet again with our format where it'll be typically what's going to happen is whoever's episode it is, I'm starting the episode. What I would do is, and I have my little intro and whatever, I would then be the one to make the food. And then Savvy would just have all the notes and she would not make a dish. Today we didn't do it that way. She's doing the notes and the dish, and I'm just here to look cute. The reason is for that is while the show is very fun, the grocery bill is pretty high.
Groceries are expensive.
I am not in a position to be spending almost up to $90 a month in extra groceries for the show, because it's I'm already, it's 4 times a month we'll do the show, and then maybe 3 to 4 times. So it's on average, I was looking at my, not a sponsor, Rocket Money bill, and it was just showing me the average of how much it was. I was like, damn, that was a lot.
Yeah.
So we're dialing it back a bit. And as for the future, we can get into that another time. We're still kind of unsure about that.
Feeling that out. I mean, for us in my household, it's similar situation in that my business, because I had to switch over full time to starting a completely new business, being an herbalist, that things are slow and things are expensive, and so it just works out for us to kind of switch off,
Yeah.
especially with how grocery prices are right now,
and every price of everything, and
everything else.
That's the current update. Maybe we'll have another update, if I get a new job.
Yeah.
Or see what's going on in the future, but we'll see.
And on that note,
season 2, episode 15.
No, I was gonna say, on that note, our sponsor for today.
All right. Well, let's actually get into it.
Yeah.
We got season 2, episode 15, The Real You.
Dun, dun, dun.
Want to hear a little synopsis?
Tell me.
Finn, who has to give a speech at Princess Bubblegum's science barbecue, seeks a quick fix to make himself smarter.
Mm-hmm.
However, he does so by getting a pair of glasses with very strange effects.
Wow.
It is directed by Larry Likeleader.
For sure.
Story by Meriwether Williams, Mark Banker, Steve Little, Patrick McHale, Pendleton Ward, and Thurp Van Orman. And it aired on Valentine's Day.
Wow.
That's today.
It is today as of recording.
And in 2011, of course. And written and storyboarded, of course, by Adam Muto and Rebecca Sugar.
Ta-da. Sweet.
Pretty sweet deal.
That is a pretty sweet deal. When I was watching the DVD commentary, there was, by the way, almost none because it was really weird. The very beginning, though, they all said all of their names at the same time, like going down the list. And they're like, so you don't know whose voice is whose. And I'm like, you guys, why?
So unprofessional.
And then it was like, and then someone say, oh, Rebecca Sugar and I did that. And then someone will be like, that was Adam. They're like, no, that was someone else. And they're like trying to mess with people. And I'm like, why?
So it was a whole mess.
It was a whole mess. But a lot of the time it was mostly ukulele music. So
right.
I've got just like two little things that I'll sprinkle in. For some reason, they mentioned Pendleton Ward. He said that he likes laugh tracks. Mm-hmm. Everyone's like, yeah, because you said that it makes you feel included. And he's like, what? And they're like, yeah, that's what you've told us. He's like, God, you guys remember the strangest things that I say. And it's like, he likes laugh tracks because he likes to have the permission to laugh along.
Oh, I get you. You're more inclined to laugh like when other people are laughing.
True.
I don't really know the science behind a laugh track per se.
But apparently he's really pro laugh track.
I mean, I think they kind of suck, but I'm also like, I get it, especially like back then. Like,
Sure.
it felt like, I don't know. I know you guys are watching Friends right now.
Yeah. That's a new thing in my house right now.
One of my favorite things is watching those like shows without the laugh track behind it. It's just so
like
creepy.
the things where it's like Ross specifically without a laugh
When
track.
Ross is a predator without the laugh track.
He's a predator with the laugh track.
I know, but
we have to be honest.
It's masked a little bit.
Yeah. No, because what it's doing is it's prompting you to laugh,
Yes.
right? So there's the psychology there, I guess, of like, it's like, it's funny. See?
Like, please laugh, please laugh.
Yeah. I'm watching Friends right now with someone who's never seen Friends before.
Crazy. Her husband. Just kidding.
No. And he has seen Friends before, but we're remembering all the crazy shit that happens.
Yeah, I'm actually also in a rewatch of a show. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And it's 2005, I'll tell you that.
The Friends is the 90s.
Any hoodles, my doodles, what do you say we get into this episode?
Let's get into it.
Cheers, brother.
Laugh tracks aside.
Please laugh.
All right, season 2, episode 15, The Real You.
Dun, dun,
Dun.
dun.
We open to the boys whistling on their way to Princess Bubblegum's science barbecue with Finn's spit replica
That was really gross.
of the Candy Kingdom. Jake assumes this means that Finn wants to give PB his spit.
Which is a gross way of saying kissing.
Yeah.
But it's not wrong.
Right. But Finn denies it, saying that he just wanted to give her something to celebrate the science barbecue.
Of course.
Of course. When they go to give PB the replica, she sneezes, accidentally destroying it.
Yeah, because he tells her to close her eyes and then she sneezes. And
Of course.
the spit tower is gone.
Yeah, and he panics, but she just assumes that he brought her a pink plate or platter or whatever, and she's just like, it's pink, I love it.
And for a barbecue, that's perfect. Like, what else? It's like you have a thing
But
to
it's
put on.
covered in spit.
But she don't know that.
He was like literally
Actively. I also hated how he was spitting on it. He's like, it was really gross.
It was awful. Just then, though, Chet and Peppermint Butler start fighting over who would be the grill meister for the barbecue, but they both left it unattended. Fire safety 101, folks. And a fire broke out on stage.
I don't think either of them could be the grill meister. Is that what it was? Yeah, they can't because
They're not allowed.
They both left it unattended. That's
Yeah.
Fire safety 101.
Fire safety.
Please laugh. The episode's going to be called Please Laugh. I'm
Fair
calling
enough.
it right now.
Oh, also the person who is watching Friends with us, right? So spoiler for Friends, but
40-year-old show almost.
but when Chandler and Monica get engaged and it's like all the candles are lit, right? So this person used to be in fire cadets and stuff, and so they were like, wait, No, why are there so many candles?
You're already there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. They're like, why are there so many candles?
Right.
Freaking out. So they couldn't even enjoy the fact that Chandler and Monica were getting engaged. They were just so stressed out about fire
Well, they would have hated the what's it called, the Michael and Holly engagement scene
my
in The Office. Have they seen The Office?
No.
Oh my god.
They need to see it. I know.
Deprived child.
I know. Back to this show that we're watching. Fire breaks out on stage. Finn jumps into action using a sword and a bunch of stakes to put out the flames.
Of course. He
Very
said,
creative.
meat.
PB is into this, but more interested in his heroic brain and like how it works for scientific research kind of way. She asks him to present something at the barbecue, and he agrees. However, he's fucking panicking.
Yeah. Because I think what he's assuming is that she wants like a purely academic speech.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what she was looking for.
No, she was just like, your heroic brain is interesting. Like,
It's different.
present something, you know, and like we'll study you basically, you know. But so he's panicking, but he agrees because he has a crush on her.
Of course.
And he doesn't think that he can keep up with the brainiacs, which is accurate.
It's true. He's all full of stupid.
So they decide to go to the place where knowledge lives. Do you know where it is?
Braintown?
Or the Library of the Undead?
Or just the regular library.
The regular library, guys. Finn and Jake both quickly get bored while reading books about pigs and figs,
respectively.
So they start making noise and causing a ruckus, getting kicked out of the library.
By, was it Turtle Princess?
Yep, by Turtle Princess. Finn decides that he can't book learn for beans, so he will just get some smarty to explain scientific junk to him. They're going to college.
And guess what? That's exactly what I did too. I said, I'm stupid. I need to go where they can teach me things. And that's what I did.
It's funny though, because he's like, I can't book learn, but I'm going to go to college.
Right. Because it's like, I mean, maybe it's just lectures he was interested, not like assigned reading.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe he absorbs it that way.
Either way, they attend a worm college class in a rotting apple by disguising their fingers as like worm students.
Drew little faces on them.
Drew a little face. So Finn like puts his finger in, and Jake does the same thing. And Finn's like, "Oh, you could shrink down." So he shrinks his whole body, but leaves his hand like
so he
this.
can fit through the hole, but then he's still playing as the finger.
Yeah. And not even just like letting the finger go in by itself, like stretched
or
out.
just being him is
Or
small.
just being him. Either way. But no, whole body plus big hand and finger.
Little fun fact, this is more about like world building and like what ooh is all about. Little small detail of the calendar, and the professor, like behind the professor, it says Avril.
Yeah, that's
which
French.
is French for April. So it's like, where did he get this calendar? Why is it so small?
Why are these academic worms like
French?
but speaking English?
I don't know.
Unless
everyone's speaking French this entire. Oh my god!
And there it's just translated for us.
Oh, we have the translation collars on.
Oh my god! No, the show has
the
translation.
TV does. Ever notice that weird band around your TV?
That's called a translation collar, which sucks.
Please laugh.
Shut up.
It's the theme.
So when the teacher questions like if they're actually in the class, Finn gives a fake name Wormy McSquirmy.
Quick thinking, to be fair.
Sounds racist.
It's a little racist.
It turns out that a McSquirmy was registered for the class,
Oh, W. McSquirmy.
but he hasn't attended a single session.
Truancy hurts us all.
So all the worms decide to kill him.
Well, yeah, they said, oh, what did he say before? Like, Finn, what was he like? Oh, like, what did he say? Like, oh, we can talk this out or whatever. I don't know what he
Yeah.
said, but then they're like, kill him.
Since college didn't work out, you
Yeah.
know, they obviously escaped from the worms. Since college didn't work out, Jake suggests that they just solve their problem with magic.
Well, that's the easy way out.
Yeah, it's the easy way.
Oh.
When they visit Choose Goose, he offers them the glasses of Nerdicon.
Yes, they do.
The best part, all he wants is, in payment, is to be entertained.
Isn't that all you want?
That's all you guys want.
Please laugh. He said threateningly.
So Finn puts on a scatting finger puppet show with his worm disguise, and he wins the glasses.
Like, so easily.
So easily.
I wonder what it took animation-wise to do all the hand stuff. Just
Awful.
What's a goose like that down there? Is it corkscrew like a duck?
Stop.
Get in the comments. Let us know.
But we do know that Chew's goose legs are just broken.
Yeah, you don't walk.
you don't walk. The second those glasses are on him, Finn is able to comprehend the entirety of the universe.
Which is inspired from the 1968 documentary short film Powers of 10, which demonstrates the relative scale of objects in the universe.
Fun. That's super fun.
And he has that brain blast where it's like...
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's really cool.
And he says there, like, everything small is, or everything big is just a...
Everything small is just
a
a small something of something big.
Yes.
Small.
So Rebecca Sugar was in the science class.
Uh-huh.
And she was looking at like a bug under a microscope, and some guy said everything small is just a small version of something big. Like he was like pumped about it, and she's like, which isn't really true.
No.
But it was evocative, and she remembered it.
Gets the people going.
It was in college, and this guy just like jumped up from the lab table. Everything small is just a small version of something big. I don't know.
Small something.
Small something.
Please.
Please laugh. His spit bubbles from earlier were just as fragile as his previous perception of reality, but they give him an idea, and he knows just the thing that will really impress the princess.
And what's that?
We'll get to it.
Okay.
His presentation at the science barbecue is on multi-dimensional bubbles.
Pretty sick.
Insane.
After he was kind of like condescending to the last person.
Yes, quite quaint, you know.
It was like the future of cuteness or whatever, and he's like, oh, cool, you know,
Yeah.
like, how cute.
And what was his name? It was like Dr. Sugar something or whatever.
Something.
Because it's a marshmallow guy. And yeah, he was pissed.
Yeah.
He was like, fuck you, dude.
Sound like Sebulba.
A little bit. Finn demonstrates the use of a bubble blower that he has designed to be able to blow bubbles in different dimensions. Awesome. A 2-dimensional bubble casts a 1-dimensional shadow. A 3-dimensional bubble casts a 2-dimensional shadow.
But what about a 4th-dimensional bubble?
But the 4th-dimensional bubble casts an unstable 3-dimensional shadow with a twist.
It's a black hole.
You see? This thing that's beyond comprehension creates a black hole in the middle of the event. Jake immediately springs into action.
Good for him, because this is one of the few redeeming qualities.
He was great.
Yeah, he was quick. He didn't hesitate. He leapt right in.
Yeah, no, he made his body like a net between 2 poles to make sure nobody got sucked into the black hole. Finn cackles insanely, of course, and Jake manages to pull him back with all the other people just in time. Like he's about to be yeeted. PB begs Finn to do something, and he assures her that the solution is on his bulleted list, which then flies into the black hole.
Well, because first he says we're all born to die.
Yeah,
which is something he's referring to. He's referring to the body's method of handling death or near-death experiences, particularly the theory that the brain produces hallucinogenic compound DMT. Produces DMT in near-death situations, as Finn himself explains in the episode. So he's just like going absolutely bonkers and saying like, this is what's happening. And then she's like, you're trying to kill us? Like, no, of course not. And that's when his list flies away.
Yes. And actually, Rebecca Sugar also had a babysitter tell her that they were all born to die.
Where is she meeting these people?
Well, babysitter and then someone in college.
Yeah.
But those 2 interactions were so profound to her that she wrote about them many years later.
All born to die as a baby. For
As
hearing
a
that from a
babysitter?
Yeah, no. I'm like, Mom, we cannot have her ever again.
I don't know what the babysitter was thinking. Like, that's insane.
Yeah, you don't tell children that.
No.
Then they'll repeat it to their parents. Almost definitely.
So the list gets ripped into the black hole as it's growing from consuming the things around it. Even so, he reassures the princess that everything is under control.
Of course.
But he has gone completely insane, and PB knows it. So she snatches his glasses away, basically just taking all the smartness,
The brain juice out of
all
him.
the brain juice out of him. And Finn comes back to himself. He goes straight into, I'm going to go stab this black hole with my sword mode, of course, and leaps into the fray. As he does so, PB loses her grip on the bubble blowing machine thing, and it engulfs his sword, giving it the same 4-dimensional qualities as the black hole. Finn tells Jake to let him go. He has a plan, right? Jake tells him not to do anything stupid, but Finn says, I can't help it. I'm all about stupid. Great line.
Great line.
Great line.
Get a t-shirt.
Princess Bubblegum is distraught because she thinks the science barbecue was a fiasco. But the rest of the attendees tell her, like, that was the greatest conference ever, which Finn had predicted, right?
Not only that did he predict.
Yes, I have the list. This is when his bolded list shows back up, and PB reads it and discovers that this was his plan the whole time.
Back when he was in Smart Land, not
Of course.
not his current self would remember that.
The list says...
Put the glasses on.
I wasn't sure if you had it.
I don't know.
Oh, make hyper bubble, cause black hole, become insane, PB takes off my glasses, save the day, win heart of the princess.
And she was
Yeah.
like, what? You knew all that? And he's like, no.
He's like, that was when I was smart. He had no idea. He wrote that list, he said, when he was insane with smartness. PB kisses him on the cheek. He hyperventilates before passing out. And everything turns out okay.
Little fun fact.
Yeah.
After Princess Bubblegum sneezes on the bubbles, by the way, the tray got a lot smaller.
Yeah.
It was just a little animation error. It's in the category of errors.
Oh, yeah.
And when Finn blew the 4th dimensional bubble, it was actually a tesseract, which is a 4-dimensional cube. 4th dimensional sphere is called a hypersphere.
Ooh. Okay. Cool.
So there you go.
Sweet. Well, with that, I think it might be... Well,
It's actually for you, so I should be the one
whoa.
looking.
It's Tiny Treasure time.
Tiny treasure time.
Oh, and this week we have a dino.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
He big dead.
Womp womp. But what's up with this guy?
He's been in my car for a long time.
Yeah.
I won him. I was actually at a casino. This is in May of 2024. I was in a casino, and instead of actually gambling, I found the arcade.
Hell yeah. That's my favorite place to be.
I spent a lot more money there.
Yeah.
And I ended up winning a bunch of like little prizes, and I had like a few of those, and I gave them out to a few of my friends, but I kept this one in my car for a long time. So the next couple tiny treasures might just be like little trinkets from my car, because I have a lot.
Well, I have one in my car currently that I've been meaning to bring. And so when I left, I was like, I'm just going to put it in my car so that next time I'll have it, you know?
Right.
So yeah, cute little guy.
I don't know where he's going to live, but he's going to live somewhere.
Right now, he'll be right there.
Hell yeah.
And then we're going to go get cooking.
Let's get cooking.
This episode is brought to you by Procrastination, the productivity app designed to help you plan to be productive someday. Why rush into doing things now when you can spend hours organizing this perfect to-do list? With Procrastination, you can now color code tasks, recategorize them, rename them, even create tasks about managing your other tasks. Feeling overwhelmed? Our deep focus mode gently locks your screen and replaces it with inspirational quotes like, "You deserve a break, maybe check social media first." And with our premium tier, Procrastination Plus, you can schedule reminders to ignore reminders. Stop doing things the hard way. Avoid productivity with procrastination, because nothing feels better than preparing to start eventually. Download Procrastination today, or, later.
This ad is for comedic purposes only. Any companies, products, or services mentioned are completely fictional and should not be taken seriously. This ad serves as a wildly self-indulgent attempt to launch a voice acting career. No actual endorsements, partnerships, or corporate conspiracies were harmed in the making of this ad. Many will enter, few will win. Enjoy responsibly.
And we're back. Hello, everybody. Hi. Savvy just got done cooking.
I did.
I was playing Mario Kart.
Really not doing anything.
Screaming about how Waluigi's a scumbag. But I haven't really looked yet. But first, before we get into that, you don't have to point like that. I hate that. Please laugh. We have this week's subscriber of the week, who is nobody else but her husband.
My husband.
Jake Geedy, a.k.a. Jake Geedy 1250. I couldn't tell if that was one of the dots.
Oh, yeah, no.
1250 because we are officially out of subscribers that aren't us. And it would feel wrong to shout out our own.
Right. Yeah. So thank you, Jake the Human.
Jake the Human,
for
often
lots of your support during this show.
often confused as Jake the dog, but he, to my knowledge, is not a cold-hearted cheating little slut.
As far as I know. Let me introduce to you the Pig and Fish.
Pig and fish.
So this is a pork tenderloin with brie cheese and then smothered, if you will, with a spicy, like pepper,
little fig jam
sauce that has like shallots and butter and stuff. So yes, we're gonna see how it tastes, because it called for like regular fig jam and I like spicy fig jam, so
Fun.
went a little off book. So I'm gonna see how these flavors match up. We love a little brie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do like that.
It works, huh?
Yeah, it's interesting. I feel like the brie in the middle is just, it's like the meaty area of being like, hold on, you guys. It's like telling, like, hey, like, it's kind of like holding them back from fighting each other.
It's the like conversation starter almost. The
Hello.
middle ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do like that.
Very good.
So it's like nice and gooey from the heat of it, you know?
Well, very well done.
Thank you.
Well, let's remind everyone of the scale. This is weirdly short. Of course, I know you're chewing and swallowing, so maybe I'll just do it and see what happens. Then you can join me in when you feel like it. 1, we got unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
2, we got boom,
Boom,
boom.
boom.
3, we got check,
Check,
please. 4, we got flip. What the zip? 5, we got nooch. 6, we got grease. 7, we got schmells out. 8, we got slam a cow. 9, we got tops glooby, which you would think is the top,
but it's not, because the top is
mathematical. And of course, is our modifier.
yes, the 0.5.
If you will. Well, let's take one last little bite.
Yeah.
Even though, again, we don't really need to now because it's pretty fresh in my mouth.
Currently, still a
I
little
still feel
burning.
the spice of the fig jam. Get a good chunk of brie on there. That's probably my favorite part.
The brie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pork and brie, who knew?
Oh God, pork and brie are a classic pair.
I don't know.
I might write this recipe down for people, actually.
Yeah, you should.
It was adapted from a different recipe, and I just did something else.
In the culinary world, we call that a Frankenstein.
It's called innovation.
Innovation that excites. Mazda, not a sponsor.
Only.
This episode is presented by Mazda. That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
We have no business with Mazda. I'll get started.
Give me your thoughts. Give like a whole breakdown. Because like this will be very short if you just give it.
It's good. End. So as I cut into the pork, pork is easy to cut through. It looks well cooked.
It is a little over, but
A little well. And then let me take it. I'm going to take each piece individually and just see what I can get from every little piece.
yeah, do the thing that like the cooking show people do where they make it the tiniest possible bite, you know? With the little like rodent chewing.
So that did nothing for me, by the way. I was focused on the bit. Let me now actually combine everything into a tiny little bite. Okay. So the pork tastes very good. It's not as dry as you led me to believe it might be. By
Good.
saying, oh my God, it's way over temp. So it's nice.
The sauce helps.
Yeah. The brie and this. Let me try to explain it.
Yeah, describe what you're tasting. Ratatouille style. That's what you're doing.
So the creaminess of the brie plays well with like pork is pretty firm in general, like compared to other meats. It's like it holds its shape, like even as you bite it,
It's kind of dense.
Yeah. So it's the firmness with that softness, and then you get the little on top, which is the spicy fig jam, which I'm not good with food words, but it tastes good. And it's an oral experience, for a lack of a better word. I'm sorry. It is. I didn't say it.
You did.
I didn't say it in the way that is gross. I mean, in the way it feels good in my mouth. Please laugh.
It's pork tenderloin.
It's juicy in a way you wouldn't expect of pork, because pork's usually not. It's not a buttery little steak.
What's happening?
You're asking me to talk too much. I don't know what to say.
Oh, by the way, Costco.
Everything's an innuendo.
Costco has these pork tenderloins. It's like a 2-pack, but in each pack, there's 2 pork tenderloins.
Oh, so you get 4.
Yeah, so it was like a whole lot of pork tenderloin.
I like that.
I froze the other half of it because it's one that you like cut down the middle, you know? So I froze the other half of it. But yeah, there's 2 of them out there.
That's pretty cool.
And I only cut into 1, so we've got some leftovers.
We got some leftovers.
But yeah, Costco is great for that. I got it for $18
Not
for
bad.
4 different tenderloins. It's pretty good.
For like one at like a Safeway or something, it was like $8 or $10, something like that. It wasn't expensive, but it's like, that's a better deal.
That was a much better deal.
Well,
Back to the rating.
I'll start the rating
Yeah.
because I haven't really started. I've just been saying cha-cha-cha-cha and oral and a bunch of stuff. I'm going to give this, if you couldn't guess by my little dance, I'm going to give this a 10, a mathematical.
Ooh.
A 10.
What? That's not possible.
I'll never tell. Mostly because I also didn't do anything. So if I give you less than that, I feel weird. Unless it was really bad, but it's like
It was like awful.
it was already a 10, and I think that I'm gonna commit to this. I don't care.
Wow,
because
that's never been done before.
No, it's our own rules, so we can break them, I guess. But yeah, I've never had something that tasted like that before.
Yeah.
In a good way, comma non-derogatory. And it was very pleasant, and also I sat on my ass playing Mario Kart. So for that, you get a mathematical.
So that was because you were playing Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was already a mathematical.
Okay. I was like, so what's the actual rating?
10.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. What happened?
Thanks, guys.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching today. Don't let the weirdness of this episode fool you. We're probably going to be here next week.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're filming side quests today, so we have to at least get it go until those are gone. Or we could just release those. The show's over, guys.
No, we're trying to continue the show.
We got 11 more episodes. It's crazy.
Sorry, this has been awkward.
So
Please laugh. And then
it's not funny when you do it.
shut up. And then follow us on all of our socials at DDJLS Podcast.
And if you're on YouTube, which you probably should be, or else you would not have gotten to see me do my little chat. If you wanted to see that, you can go onto YouTube and look up Dude, Don't Just Lick Stuff, or DDJL's podcast will be fine as well.
Yeah. Also, make sure you get people in your life to subscribe because we need more people.
Yeah.
But if you want to send us an email, you can do so at ddjlspodcast@gmail.com.
And if you want to send us some physical mail, cash accepted. Just kidding. Go to Post Office P.O. Box 183 in Sutter Creek, California, 95685. And if you want to address that to Dude, Don't Just Lick Stuff, that'll be a lot easier than Savvy and Seth. So,
Yeah.
Is it weird to request a charity live stream that benefits me?
It depends.
We'll talk about it. Bye, guys.
Bye.